Bucheon's lifeline in that sole defeat. Anyang just tightening that screw a little further now, moving the ball and doing so inside Bucheon's half. Nezovic. Kim Jong-hyun with a less incisive pass. And Herculano immediately blocked by Patrick William, but Mateus is there, and it's a volley saved by Kim Kyung-yup. It's a good, strong hand, but Mateus, a player of his quality, can do better than that. Spreading the play out to Tiaguinho and across, not far from Gabriel. Kim Sang-jun, and it's one shot after the other being blocked. Patrick William. Lee spreads it out to the left. A better spell this for Bucheon, and Gallego now. If they were planning this rotation, were looking to save their best for this game, seeing this as a more winnable option perhaps than Seoul at home. Tiaguinho brings it down. Good little skip inside, getting away from Kim Jae-hyun. Gallego looking to head it in at the far post, couldn't do so. It will be comfortably kept in by Kim Seung-bin though. They are pretty evenly matched. Very tight call, and based on what we've seen so far, I mean, Mateus with a really big chance, and that was on the back of a pretty good spell for Anyang, but you could easily see Bucheon starting to get on top as well. Sang-woo plays it short to Kim Jong-hyun inside. Nezovic. Well, he's left it for Kim Jae-hyun, and then back to Nezovic again. Kim Young-chan finding Moon in the middle. Basani. Quick breakaway time. Gallego's perfect for the job. Plays it into Gabriel, just couldn't get there. Bassani has it again though. Both Gallego and Bassani have a sweet left foot. We saw a taste of it there from Gallego. Off target though. Good footwork from EJ1, comfortable enough. Down hurt there, and not entirely clear how. It's just a clash of knees, perhaps. Kim Sung-bin has not committed a foul, really. As Kim Young-chan went charging in, I don't think he can have too many complaints. Free kick awarded nonetheless. Well, it was a silky pass, but a dangerous one. They get away with it. Kim Jong-woo suddenly opens up the space down the left-hand side. Gallego takes it on with options in the middle. Gabriel. It for now. Bassani gives his left foot a go, and a bit like Gallego a few moments ago, but this time a bit closer, and that really wasn't too far away. Looking at the replay, keeper probably would have got there. Almost certainly would have, but nice effort from Bassani. Holding up. There was an appeal. The linesman a little slow with the flag, but there it is. Pushed away by the keeper, could have been into a more dangerous path than that. But you don't want Mateus on the ball for very long. His cross is headed away. He has it back. Chegonju. Ekulano, Chegonju! Well worked goal. And that's his 4th goal of the year. What a well-worked breakthrough for Anyang. They came close through Mateus earlier on. Bucheon had a couple of looks at goal from distance. Certainly not out of the game by any means, but Anyang maybe just having that little bit of extra quality. Reflecting their league placing in 7th versus Bucheon in 10th. It's a lovely 1-2. Said before, the form guide did suggest the away team might be favoured today. It's been too close to call on the eye test so far, but moments like that could end up separating them. Chegonju appreciating the assist. If you're Young Min and Bucheon now, they've made 7 changes to this starting 11 coming into this. And not that far clear of the teams below them, particularly Kimcheon. Right now, Gwangju in bottom, playing Kimcheon, 2nd from bottom. Gwangju took the lead and Kimcheon equalised, so it's 1-1 in that particular game. As it stands, Kimcheon are just a couple of points behind Bucheon. Gwangju a little bit further off, 9 points, but a lot of football left to play. You wouldn't feel comfortable continuing to go on a run where you're failing to make any sort of damage at home. And Bucheon just 1 win in 7. If it turns into 1 win in 8 today, just that pressure starts to ramp up a little. Next up, it won't get too much easier for them. Incheon away. Incheon in really good form. Claiming the scalps of Jeonbuk and Ulsan recently. Patrick William playing it short now to Lee-Jae-won. If you're Bucheon, you wouldn't want to panic at this stage. 22 minutes gone. But if they can work their way back into it before half-time, that would obviously help their cause. Tiaguinho. Again, Tiaguinho with a chip up. Gabriel with a shove, and then headed down by Kim Sang-joon. You thought he might try and steer that goalward rather than trying to pick out Gabriel, if that's indeed what he was trying to do. It definitely had the look of that. Tiaguinho. issue of some kind. Well, a win for Anyang would be enough to pull them level on points with Incheon, even after Incheon's 2 wins in a row. Rifled effort, but straight through down the middle to Kim Jong-hoon. Again with a miss-hit. Mateus strikes it down. Erculano would have been offside even if it had fallen to him. You saw the earlier air kick from Erculano and you thought it's not ideal. Followed up with that. Just 1 goal for him this campaign. Big boots to fill, essentially coming in for Motta, who has gone out on loan to Jeonbuk this season. Che Won-ju, the goal scorer, doing well to at least win the corner. Could have snuck in at the back post. Tejas. Played out for a corner on the other side. This time Mateus stays in the box. Be delivered by Kang Ji-hoon. It's not clear yet. Now it is. Well, Mateus has gone all the way back. Now runs on. Jae-won to Tiaginho. Kim Sang-jun. Back to Jae-won. Tiaguinho caught at Gilano, protesting his innocence. He's taken a bit of the ball first, which is what he's probably trying to argue, but he certainly caught Tiaguinho as well. Sani to take it. And it's Patrick William with a header. It's come off an Anyang player for a corner. Looked dangerous for a moment. It's Kim Jong-un who touched it last, the goalkeeper. Corner, but Gallego with a chance to fire it in. Didn't get too much on that one by his own standards in this match alone. Tiaguinho crossfield. And Gilano's claiming a head injury. The referee's not interested. Just need to add that little bit of quality that Anyang showed to make the difference decisive at this stage. Gilano's chip, Chegonju tapping it past the keeper. So we get underway again. initial header, headed forward by Chegonju. Kim Jong-un. Ball out wide to Bassani, but he's quickly shut down. Tries to find some space to work with. And it's a nice ball in, but again, like some of the other balls into that box, not quite where Gabriel thought it was coming in. Heavily here, touching his right ankle. Just clattered into the calf area, Achilles calf. Back up again. Songo again, Mateus. Inezovic immediately blocked down his shot. Gallego can try to spearhead something of a counter, but plenty of white shirts rushing back. There has been a goal elsewhere. FC Seoul have taken the lead. Home to Pohang. Still 1-1 Gwangju Gimcheon. So we have had goals across the games. Surely it's not going to finish 1-0 in this one. Well, that was the scoreline when Bucheon won at Anyang in early May. And as I said earlier, both these sides have been away teams. Most of their wins coming on the road. Chegonju having another go, low save from Kim Hyun-yeop. more comfortable for Kim Hyun-yeop. Well, he lost his clean sheet fairly early on in this game, but still a chance to demonstrate what he can do in the absence. Kim Hyung-gun, badly injured in the Seoul game last time. Took a long time to be treated on the field as cross comes in towards Gabriel. Bucheon, senior free kick, handball Kim Jong-woo, who says he didn't, but referee seemed clear very quickly on that. Referee didn't have a great view of that. Kim Jong-woo shielding his view with his body. Just touched that grey area between shoulder and chest. Just 5 minutes. Add a couple of minutes. Stopping time to that. It's Gabriel does everything, and they don't need 5 minutes plus whatever to bounce back. Well, that is exactly what Bucheon would have been hoping for after falling behind, to claw their way back in before the break. And Gabriel scored against Anyang earlier this season. Just like Che Gun-ju makes it 4 goals for the season. And in Gabriel's case, he joins Gallego as joint top scorer. Neither of them really scoring enough to feel, I'm sure, like they are leading any sort of golden boot race, but they are within their club. It's a good cross outside of the boot from Basani. He's got that quality, that creativity about him, and in both cases the goals have come from that little bit of X factor, a bit of Brazilian flair involved in both goals as well. Double dose of it in Bucheon's case just then. Got a pretty even game on our hands. Stayed down, touching his lower back. Anyang play on. Well, eventually Kim Jong-hyun plays it out. See from that angle what he did that would have been quite so painful as that. I think if you're Anyang, it's a great cross, but disappointing that Gabriel has quite so much space to work with there. after everyone. And Knežević with another great through ball and a chance to open things up that end for the first time in a while. It was Chegonju again, looking for his second. Couldn't fire off a shot in the end, but it was a lovely ball from Knežević. So 5 minutes to play. And Bassani with another chip forward, this time to Tiaguinho, and a volley from Gabriel, a bit too heavy. Kim Jong-un couldn't pick it up, and Ercolano fancies something spectacular. Just about onside, I think. Chegonju doesn't do enough to test the theory, though. Brought down by Bassani. And now Kim Jong-un will take it on. Ercolano, his heels clipped by Bassani. Jae-hyun lines up the left-footed free kick. Header out, falls to Mateus. Mateus with a great effort, and it forced the spill, which could have favoured Anyang a bit more than that in the end. Knežević doing well to make sure he didn't lose possession under pressure. Sides have got left-footed Brazilians who can really let it fly. Tiaguinho wriggling towards Gabriel, whose head supplied the equaliser. Tiaguinho is appealing for treatment. I've seen that more than once in this game. Gallego. It was a desperate lunge almost by Kim Young-chan to block Gallego's long-range effort. I think the keeper surely would have found it comfortable. Now just around a minute to go until we reach 5 minutes of stoppage time complete. Gabriel, let it go. Bassani. Just fluffed his lines for a moment there. Patrick William to Gallego. You could hear the audible exclamation of frustration with Gallego's choice there. Young-min, I'm sure, happy to encourage a certain amount of long-range efforts, but that's something Bucheon have done a bit too often, perhaps. In a game that's tight like this, find yourself in good attacking positions. You don't want to squander it every time like that. Ideally, you don't want to squander it any time. Here's Kim Jae-hyun. And 5 minutes of stoppage time is up. And there is the whistle. 1-1. It's been a close game. Very difficult to call from the start. Anyang with a bit of quality. Che Gon-ju opening the scoring. Gabriel with a header to equalise. They made plenty of changes coming into this game. Could see some changes at half-time. Some players have picked up knocks. Join us in a few minutes to find out.
클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다. 다양한 게임과 특별한 혜택을 만나보세요. 프로모코드 KOR777으로 가입하고 프리스핀 75회를 받아보세요. 지금 클라우드벳을 경험해보세요. 책임감 있게 이용하세요. 클라우드벳에 오신 것을 환경합니다.